So Mel's been coming out with some pretty neat tools. This is a battery powered, yes, battery powered, Dewalt powered, boom, 2 of them. You put them in here, Thatcher, De-Thatcher, and slit seater. All in one. It also comes with a bag. All right, before we go and use this thing, I just want to take a little bit of a closer look at it, kind of show you. So it runs off these DeWalt batteries. You just put them in here. There's 2 spots. What I do is pick the biggest batteries that fit in here, put them there, and then this is a key that basically like a master key to turn it on and off so you don't cut your finger. For now, we're going to keep it off. So I'm going to show you some of the features. All right, we have our height adjustment here. So this is basically like the driving around at 0, and then as I go down, up the numbers to 4, you can see it drops down. This basically will just dig into the ground further, okay? Now, the one thing I really like about this, other than it being battery powered, other than it being extremely light, I mean, you know, and you can fold this up, take this apart, because you're not gonna be using this all year long, right? This is like a specialty tool, is that it has a bagger, right? When you're, not when you're so much slit seating your lawn or slitting your lawn or kind of aerating it, but when you're dethatching it, you're creating a ton of thatch, and you have to drive by, create all the thatch, and then you have to go pick it up with something. So this will fill up. Now, I would probably say each pass, this will probably, depending on how much thatch you have, this will fill up with thatch, but no big deal. You just bring a trash can around with you or wherever you're dumping it. You just bring that around and dump it every pass. You know, you're just doing it in one, basically one pass, you're doing everything. The handle is completely adjustable, so you can adjust this up or down. You know, this is the pivot point here. It's just real simple, you just unscrew it. Putting it together took like 5 seconds because everything's on these like quick release levers. Oh, as you can see. To change between a Dethatcher and slit seater couldn't be easier. They supply you with a Allen key, but most people have Allen keys. You have this one bolt right here, you just unscrew, and this thing basically comes out like that, right? And then if you want to put your slit seater in, you have this little key right here that goes on here, and you put it in, all right? We're gonna start with the slit seater. The Thatcher, you can see how this works, kind of nice, some nice springs. I'm really digging. I was telling my neighbor about it, he was like, what, a battery powered one? That's really cool. These batteries have really come a long way, and the manufacturers are really doing us a favor by creating these things, because let's be honest, bringing around an extension cord is terrible. It's like really annoying. You sometimes run over it. You're just getting in the groove, and all of a sudden the thing turns off. And you're like, what happened? I ran over the cord. Extremely light. Put this down. It's either extremely light or I'm extremely strong. To turn this on, it's pretty self-explanatory. You click the button. You probably got a better view than I did. Hey-o. All right, so it is raining. This is why I decided to do it today, because the ground is obviously softer and allow me to kind of slit seat this. So you can see this is all like pretty tough, beat up because of the kids playing basketball here. So what I want to do is let's just run some lines in here and see how it does. And that's kind of what it did. It beat up the grass a little bit. I think I'm going to go a little bit deeper. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for 4. Oh my gosh. That was aggressive. All right, so what I found is that it wants to propel itself forward. And if you let it go, I think it just skips over the grass, because that's what you're seeing here. It's not really putting too much slits in the grass. But if you actually hold it back, this is kind of more of what you get. So then you do get the slits, as you could see, in the grass. And that's what you're looking for. So you kind of want to hold it back and let it do its thing, kind of go at like a walking pace, and it will slit the grass. But this is good enough. All right, let's see what it did. Oh my God, I didn't even think there was that much grass there. Okay, so that's why the bag is awesome, because I would have to go and rake that all up. Very well thought out, you know, good engineering. All right, now we're gonna take this out and try the Dethatcher. Look how light that is. Puts it right up over. All right, now my lawn is probably needs to literally be cut right now, and it's raining out. We're gonna maybe go down to like where it's a little bit, you know, we can see this is all thatch. It's all wet. This is probably not the best time to do this. Let's see how we do. I'm gonna put this on the number 1, not the lowest settings. I really don't want to dig up that much thatch. Let's just see what it does. It's one pass. You can see all the stuff got in here. Now, I think this is like a little unfair because it's wet and it's really hard for it to throw it in there. You want to do this when it's a little drier. Let's look at, you can see the path, obviously, that it created. So let's look a little closer. You can see, so I definitely lifted out the thatch. And, you know, there's not much grass here, so this is probably not. Let's do it somewhere where there's maybe, it's a little thicker. Now, I'm afraid that because it's wet, it's going to bunch up. But this grass is thicker. Let me go over, I'm going to go over this guy here. We're definitely getting down into there, to that layer. Let's look what it looks like here. So yeah, it's definitely opening it up. This is like right next to it. Yeah, this grass is thick here and wet. Let's look at the, you can see all the. So what do you guys think? I am very impressed. I'm excited that I got this. I'm excited that it's battery powered. I'm also excited that it's lightweight, and for storage purposes, like I can store this back here. Oh, that's embarrassing, but I don't need to, like, it's not heavy. I can even store it upside down if I want to, because it doesn't have gas and oil. You don't need to worry about all that stuff. It's just a battery, and it's a DeWalt battery. I have 1 million DeWalt batteries. So really nice. I'm excited. I'll put a link to this down below. If you decide to pick this up and you like it, or if you have any comments or feedback, please leave me a comment down below. I'm Mike, Family DIY TV, and I'm Malef Slit Seeder Dethatcher out.